And Judd from 5 Save on by Judd from sorry, Mark Williams.
It's a bigger yellow if he takes it on. We see the pot again. Perfect. Red, but there's obviously safety in mind with that. There's not with this shot. Got to get it.
Oh, and he wanted that cue ball to drift past that blue. He knocked in a similar green a few frames ago to that middle pocket, which led to a century break. A good yellow is not going to lead to one.
And is by Mark Williams. Some extra point for Judd. So if we see from prime 1 to prime 9, so we see there's many primes. Judd miss some easy chances, and he gives opportunity to Mark Williams and just gave opportunity to Jordan.
So go, it's a foul.
The frame.
Safety's so important though, isn't it? Because the long potting has been impressive.
Stuck now.
Finding the bulk cushion.
Yeah, but sometimes the baulk cushion just isn't enough when this man's at the table. We saw an outrageous red earlier on. He just floated in dead weight. He's come round to have a little look at the black. Yeah, weighed up his options there. Felt there was no value in taking that on.
Remember, this is Trump's third tournament of the season and his third final, so that speaks for itself. He won the Shanghai Masters pretty comprehensively, actually. Beat O'Sullivan, come to beat Williams along the way. Sean Murphy 11-5 in the final. Just recently in Xi'an, China, he lost a very close final 10-8 to Karen Wilson.
Finally, Mark Williamson just got us down.
Just one of those matches, you know, you couldn't really
I'm just taking some
could you, and say what's going to happen, because they're both accomplished winners. It's not like there's a massive favourite.
Mark gave to win this round to build some pressure on John Trump. It is a brilliant pot by Judd.
They both had very similar routes to the final as well. I mentioned their opening games, but then since then have been relatively untested.
And now the slip
against Sean Murphy yesterday for Judd Trump. That could have gone either way in the end. It just felt like the stars were perhaps aligning for these two to meet, to contest this title. Where's this red going?
Look, Mark Williamson, he just shaved.
So close to dropping in, just clinging on, isn't it?
Well, he can't believe that the cue ball has ended up there. Played to pot it thinner to allow to get out of that corner. Sometimes when you play at that sort of pace, it can almost reverse the top spin and sort of hold the cue ball. Not to be, though. missed opportunity there, in all fairness. Pretty much land the cue ball anywhere on the table in open play and have a shot at something.
Yellow ball.
Mark Williamson come back with a clear face. So now both players are just pushing the red balls to make it easy to pot it easily. You can see a clear Mark Williams. And this is another brilliant pot. That is a nice slide by Judd. So the 5 score black by Judd. Finally Mark Williams just got a stone back.
Did him a favour, Trump. Could have come back towards the Reds.
He just slightly missed it.
All these little nudges and just little flicks and so on can make a massive difference.
Brilliant pot.
Yeah, and you can bet your bottom dollar that they're both clocking up these little rubs. Particularly when there's an extra 300 large on this match.
Well, they've decided on a re-rack. We had one earlier in the afternoon session, and we've got one in this frame. So just 2 points in it, and Olivier Martil is going to set them up again. 7-all in the final, best of 19. Fascinating matchup this. Obviously they're different generations, but they're similar players in a way. Both great shot makers.
I wish I could see 3 if it meant knocking them in like that.
Come too far for the black, but he's on the pink.
So something good by Mark Williams.
It's about nerve, isn't it, really, at this point? And he's got bags of that, of course. As Olivier Martil, the referee, just asked for a moment to put the pink into line. Williams just going back to his chair while he does that. With the spots occupied, it's got to be...
No, he should play with his short,
in a line with the spots.
big technique. He used to 10 people. If he didn't know time, Mark Williams just took his time and just go down and work the frame like that. Now he has to play with the red balls. To grab the frame, he has to spread out the red balls.
Now if he gets rid of this red,
this will be the game-changing shot.
On the black, he's got free shot to get into the pack of reds.
Yeah, he went with the...
22.
Yeah, he can go.
Okay.
It's possible, so he can go with the middle one.
Go into them.
Returning.
He's got options here. He can either go into them now.
That is amazing.
With the angle on the red going.
Don't forget Mark Williamson is also a top component. He is won many matches.
And he played the percentage.
Big matches.
Felt that
29.
going into the pack, he might have had to play them with a bit, play it with a bit of pate. Would have potentially lost the cue ball.
30.
The odds are definitely in his favour now. If if he gets this one shot right. Straight into the heart of that red, right at the top. Well, he's gone the delicate approach into the left side, and now he's hoping he's on one.
55.
Well, it's been a little bit of a theme
Mark Williams,
with
65.
Mark not going full-blooded into the pack.
36.
And trying to chip them out that time.
36 points, well.
I bet he wished he had
36
gone
points,
into it
bring
with
back
a little
Mark
bit more
Williams.
pace. Just try and get them moving.
So let's say, is there any opportunity for Mark Williamson to power that right side of the door? What a destructive shot it was.
Well, it's already edgy. Imagine if it does go 9 each. Nearly fluked that red.
So on a great round for Mark Williams. So one mistake and you had. This is the beauty of snooker. One mistake and you will be on.
Well, massively overcuts the brown.
Mark Williams, 1.
So didn't really go.
Well, it looked almost impossible to
So,
overcut that
if you
brown from
look
where
at
it was. I mean, the red was good enough.
So
A thin clip of the
now
highest
we can
order.
see him as a champion of
How's he
Saudi Arabia
overclipped that
Mastership.
brown?
So still the game is in Mark Williamson there.
Thank you.
So we
One.
look at it, Mark Williamson.
Well,
is
Judd
20,
Trump can't believe how well he's hit that one.
And Judd Trump 5.
Yeah, we've seen a few frames like this, haven't we,
Second,
where
Judd Trump. So
players are kind of
Williams.
making it hard for themselves. It's humbling in a way because so often they make the game look ridiculously easy. We know it's not.
Green ball.
So just settling for the snooker here.
Check 91.
Smartly played by Judd Trump again.
I think at this stage, sort of every frame feels like a decider until we actually get to 9 each when it will be one.
And it was my Mark Williams. Some extra point for Judd Trump. So if we see from prime 1 to prime 9, so we say it is a many primes.
Now there's more maybe have the chance to play a thicker safety,
and he
try and
gave
get somewhere up
opportunity
behind green or yellow.
Mark Williams and just gave opportunity to Jordan to grab the flag.
Well, he didn't get behind the green, but he's got second prize there, leaving that cue ball on top of it. Quite awkward cueing for Judd Trump now.
The ball is stuck now.
Well, he might come round and just have a little look at the two reds beneath the pink spot. Maybe close to planting towards that red nearest the left corner pocket. Because that's his priority here, Mark. He wants to try and cover that red over the left corner. Might just have a look to see if he can plant them onto the red to potentially move that red out of the way.
Just got us down.
If not, he has got a thin edge available. But again, the priority has to be cover that red.
Mark gave to win this front to build some pressure on Judd Trump. It is a brilliant pot by Judd.
They were always going to be moving. He worked to get the cue ball back. But the red near the pocket. It's got nervy again though, hasn't it? We've had a few frames with breaks, but we've also had a lot of frames like this, quite disjointed. Just raising the stakes.
One.
Look, my Williams, he's a shield.
Brown's actually cuttable here to the middle. You'd think he's got to land on a red, surely, where they're so spread far and wide. Surely he would land on a red here.
Famous last words, Dave.
5.
Oh, this red just about cuts, I think. Got red to middle as well. Yeah, that's a good pot. There was pressure on that
6.
because of how the reds are spread. So now one good positional shot, which should be straightforward for Judd Trump. Two cushions out for the red nearest the blue.
Mark Williams can come back with a
All
clear
about control now. We saw that lovely tribute in the interval this afternoon to the late, great Ray Reardon. And he
now they both players are just pushing
said something once. He said he played snooker a long time before he realised that although there were 22 balls on the table, the only one that really mattered was the white. If you can control that, that unlocks the whole game. Try and keep things as simple as possible. It looks easy, this, but the white can get into awkward areas if you're not keeping control.
And this is another brilliant pot.
But if you can just stay nicely in here, then it should be 8-7 to
50.
trump, you would
This is
feel.
nice played by Judd.
This is where mentality and composure plays such a big part of snooker. If this was 0-0, Judd just cracks on with it and mops these up with ease, but 7 each in a major ranking final. Yes,
16.
the balls are still perfect. He's just got to try and just not get in the way of himself here, Judd. Keep it as simple as possible, not look for problems.
Score break by Judd. Finally, Mark Williams just got a stone break.
Under pressure, that can be the hardest thing in the world at times. To not look for problems.
Brilliant pot.
24.
It was a bold shot that Mark Williams elected to play. Felt he had no other option but to try and pot his way out of trouble. Can't blame him for that. He's trying to win at the end of the day.
30. $31. $38. $39.
So something good by Mark Williams.
So many shifts in momentum in this match. It's been thrilling viewing. It's not been the highest quality all the way through. It doesn't have to be exciting. We've had, of course, some big breaks, particularly from Williams. But from now on in, you can't turn your eyes away from it as we get closer to the winning line. Judd Trump hoping to get over the winning line in this frame
Technique
at this visit.
Before. 18 time. Mark Williams just took his time.
Oh, that just wriggled
Just
in. That was a nervy one.
Like that. Now he has to play with the red balls.
Yeah, I felt that one. I twitched as he hit that.
Straight out the red balls. This will be the game.
But he's managed to recover nicely, Judd Trump. That brown was a little more difficult than it should have been. He's back perfect again now. Just needs to steady himself.
It's possible so he can go with the mid one.
Yellow, green and brown required.
Returning. That is amazing.
And it was never going to be straightforward.
53.
Don't forget Mark Williams is also a top component.
Now decision time. Do you try and nip into this and just play the brown from a little further away than you would have liked, or do you go around 3 cushions? Well, he's gone direct off one. He's got a little bit too much check on the cue ball.
56.
Oh, how do you like this?
Well, you don't, do you? Is the answer. The brown is frame ball, but just look where he's left it. The cue ball.
It was just never going to be plain sailing.
Brilliant. Brilliant shot from Trump. He could put everything into the pot because he needed 60. The brown to get 25 in front, 18 on. So Mark Williams needs 2 snookers. He was nearly in one there, but he's okay. He can actually pop this blue.
36 pounds.
And it's going in, I think. Yeah. Well, every credit. This has been a great visit. His will to win, Judd Trump, cannot be doubted. He's not played at the top of his game today, but as the pink flies off the table, Judd Trump moves in front. A seesaw battle here in Riyadh. Mark Williams is looking at the scoreboard.
Mark Williams, 6.
24 in it, so 2 snookers. That was a bit of a rush of blood, wasn't it? But it's 2 snookers needed. Williams just checking that.
Is the cue ball gone? In the pocket?
I think
No.
Olivia, Mark Williams before now has sort of put that in his own pocket, but not on this occasion. It actually went in. I think Olivia was looking for the pink sort of behind Judd's chair. He didn't realise. Anyway, 2 snookers needed. Very rare you would see a frame 1 like this, but let's see.
What a destructive shot it was.
What about that brown though, Stephen? I mean, you know, in any stage of any match that would have been a tough shot, but at this stage in a big final.
Just a wonderful pot, an unbelievable pot really, you know.
Foul.
Similar to that one.
3.6.
Yeah, it was a tall order to get the snookers. He hasn't got them, and it is Judd Trump.
So on a good brown palm.